May I just say, what an honor to share the success of these brilliant students and mark the progress our school has made. CACC believes in providing opportunities to succeed, and that is just what they've done. These students have proved their adaptability and flexibility throughout this unpredictable, untraditional school year, going from in-line to in-person, online, 6 feet apart or quarantine. All the meanwhile, you guys still rocked it, and your advisors recognize that. Congratulations for making it this far. Every student here has extraordinary skill that will propel them through their future. And I speak for everyone here when I say we are grateful for not only the administrators, the CACC Board of Control, and the Executive Council, but we are grateful for our teachers and for our parents, for their support and for their effort that has created who we are today. For developing these young talents we see around us. We're grateful for the stories that you have told us to inspire us to write our own. And may I just say thank you all for coming here tonight to add more grace to these awards. Now I present to you Mr. Amer.
Thank you, Isabel. Good evening, and welcome to Calvary Research Center. As principal, I feel very privileged and honored to stand here in front of you all and acknowledge the achievements of our brilliant students who have made parents, guardians, friends, family members, and CAC so proud. This program tonight will highlight the group of students that excel in many different ways at Calvary Career Center. The students at CACC have not only excelled in academics, but they've also achieved in activities such as Skills USA. Award winners, on behalf of the teachers and staff at Calvary Career Center, I'd like to say congratulations on the job well done. Thanks for all your hard work and dedication you have put into your studies, your activities over the past year. Your late nights, early mornings to complete your assignments, projects, or to study for a test has paid off. In a normal year, that would be a great feat, and we all know the past year has been anything but normal. Tonight is a way to honor your outstanding achievements. I know this will be just one of your many milestones you will achieve as you go through life. Again, congratulations. Seniors, as this chapter in your life comes to a close, a world of opportunity awaits each and every one of you. Some of those opportunities will be planned and some unplanned. Take advantage of those opportunities. Your success will never be measured by the number of items you amass over your life. It will be measured by the positive impact you have on the people around you. Some of you will join the military, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. One of the greatest sacrifices you can make is to serve the country. You'll always be a hero in my eyes. Others will take on to college or go to the trade school path. Learn everything you can in college and trade schools. They're too expensive to take a day off. The rest of you go straight into a career. Just remember, show up early, stay late, and give 100%. America was and is built on people like you. Seniors, I leave you with a quote. Don't let the decisions of the day ruin your dreams of tomorrow. Success of these students doesn't happen by itself. It takes a special group of people with a big heart and a lot of patience. The dedicated staff at CACC show up every day and help foster students to be the very best they can be. They don't teach for the money or the accolades. They teach to make a positive impact on students. Teachers and staff, they're an amazing group of people. Their dedication, passion, creativity, and flexibility over the past 14 months has been amazing. When someone said in-person learning can't happen during a pandemic, you found a way. You truly risen to the challenge, but I cannot thank you enough what you do for our students every day. It's truly a privilege for me to work with you each and every day. Teachers and staff, please stand and be recognized. Again, opportunity to thank all the parents and guardians. Every parent and guardian sacrifices a ton so their child can achieve their dreams. Your tremendous support and your child also with CDCC is very much appreciated. I would now like to introduce Nicole Sports, Field USA Advisor for CDCC.
Skills USA is a career and technical skills competition, and this year has been a very interesting one for skills. The state championship and regionals were both virtually. The students as well as the teachers, pretty much most of it myself, had to navigate through unfamiliar computer systems and technical difficulties, many technical difficulties, just to get the projects turned on time. But not only did we all figure it out together, we also placed gold in 4 out of the 6 competitions we competed, and winning silver in 2 as well. So 4 out of 6 competitions we won gold. And so first we're going to start out with cybersecurity. Winning silver, Ty Ross and Anthony McLean. You guys step forward. Winning gold. Ty?
It is now my pleasure to call on the podium Jeff Mark, MTI Advisor and friend of CACC.
So since you just got to walk us a little ways, I'm feeling all over the board. You guys have been stuck with me up here just like this up here the next 2.5 years. So this is going to start out really well. And I have Xander Jones, Jacob Hamlin, who I say here is applause for the nation. Xander Jones, Jacob Hamlin, Jacob Pittman, Jackson Kendrick, Noah Wilson, Cole Steffen, Matthew Wallace, Dustin Denora, Jason Webb, and Angel Usher. And we might have a couple that aren't here, that's okay. I'll make sure to get them over later. So first I want to say congratulations to the 2021 graduating class of CACC. And even more congratulations to your parents. You know, 10 years from now, they'll bring you up. My name is Jeff Mark. I am the high school admissions advisor with the Midwest Technical Institute. I definitely want to thank CACC Brown. Thank you to the faculty and staff at CACC. Your hard work, your dedication. This entire year, which has been like anything else, you're the reason that largest is are here right now. Since 2018, I've awarded $107,000 in high school scholarships to CACC specifically. And that would absolutely not happen. These instructors would not have engaged these students and allowed me into these classes. To be awarded an MTI high school scholarship is not an easy process. Students have to submit a 5-minute video to talk about what their dreams or goals, the things that they want to do are. That's not easy to speak, not in a way of saying, look at me, this is what I think, but look at what I am. And yet they do it. Then they go to a formal interview without being present. You know, I believe that education is very transformative. The CACC is the reason why that education is so transformative. For someone to discover one's passion, and how that passion can move in a direction never thought possible. How applying one's natural ability and talent can open up doors to a lifetime of opportunities. So to the 2021 graduates, which I'm about to recognize, and for those of you who are out there right now, I challenge you one thing. Set your goals, take hold of your dreams. Don't let today be the end of it. Let today be the beginning of your journey. Never let anybody else tell you that you can't achieve your goals. So I'm going to go ahead and start kicking this off. For Miss Angel Usher, who's not here, she's going to be receiving a $2,000 scholarship to pursue her career in her education in medical assisting at the Midwest Technical Institute. Next, we'll do this. We're going to have to just hold all your applause for the very rapturous round of applause for me. Next, let me go ahead and get Matt Wilson. Oh, this is, by the way, I'm called a man-child. All right, Noah. Noah is an amazing welder. He's obviously illustrated their talent and going to Skills USA. Because of his dedication, he's going to be awarded a $2,000 scholarship. That will be his goal at the Midwest Technical. Next, I got, by the way, I do want to say, I don't have anything up here for Matthew, who didn't tell me you're going to be here. But Matthew is receiving a $500 scholarship for his education. If he decides to go again, he's got tons of opportunities. And I'm always going to recognize him for his. Next, I have Mr. Goldstep. Cole is also illustrating himself to be an incredible welder. Not just that, he also placed fifth in our statewide welding competition a couple weeks ago at the Midwest Technical Institute. Cole, I'm so proud of you. I'm very happy to award you the $2,000 scholarship. Help you take your education. Here's Jacob Pittman. My name is Jacob Pittman here. Jacob harassed me for almost 2 years. Somebody spent 10 months of his education into 3 years. That's why I always video. I'm so proud of you, man. And I want to tell you, because of everything that you've done for your dynamic video, I'm proud, so proud of you. Very proud of award you the $2,000 scholarship to English Technical. Sorry. I know that I want to show up so strong. Is Jackson Pittman here? I didn't think he was going to make it in a baseball game. Jackson as well, made his diligence, is going to also receive a $2,000 scholarship to the English Technical Institute. And his JD here, Mr. Jake Hamlin. I know he had some other sports stuff going on too. He is going to receive a $2,000 scholarship to the Midwest Technical Institute to help him pursue his education and development as well. And Jason Webb, my man right here. He doesn't speak a whole lot, but he's making videos, not making videos. He meant to make a great country process. Man, I'm so proud of you. I'm honored to be your father. And that's why I'm going to award you a $2,000 scholarship as well. To your Midwest Technical Institute. And then Dustin Norley. He might have had to work, but he liked to work a lot. He was like, yeah, I know you're going to give me scholarship anyway, so I'm just going to go to work for He is going to be awarded a $3,000 scholarship to pursue his education at NTI in the engineering program. And last but not least, Zen Mills. Great kid. Purple smile, close to everything. I met him as a junior, and as a junior, I said, I'm just from NTI. So, Xander, you did awesome. And it's with that I'm very privileged to award you an $8,000 scholarship. Yeah, absolutely. And make sure you preface to me, but I want to say thank you all. I'm so proud of you. I'm so privileged and honored to be your advisor at MTI. I can't wait to be back here next year and to establish the ACC. You know, you're not just instructing me, your colleagues, and as much a part of people as I do with anybody else. It's very much. Thank you all.
Thanks, Jeff, and thanks to MPI.
Did I keep you short enough?
Yeah, let's do go.
That's why I did it first.
Next, I'd like to bring Brad Campbell on the floor in the next minute to present the Welder Fund Award for the casting.
My name is Renee Smith, and along with my husband, Joe Smith, we own Samuel Delivery Incorporated. What is a welder? A welder is a mechanical trades worker who joins metal parts together by bonding heat. It then creates a bond between the metal pieces when they are melted and fused together. Welders fabricate, they use and cut metal parts, seal holes, and screw down with intake. Welding is used in cars, the automotive industry, shipbuilding, the aerospace industry, construction, and motorsports, just to name a few. 3 years ago, my husband and myself were asked by a friend of ours to donate to a scholarship. We thought it over, talked it over, and decided to keep it close to home, so to speak. So we created the annual Welder Fund Award to give it to a student at the CACC Welding Program. At the beginning, we were shown a short video, and you can go to the for us. The video has photos and examples of stick welding, photos of the craft world of outlaw spring parks, and a couple of photos of the gentleman welding. So what does all this have in common? The gentleman welding in those photos did the welding himself and built the chassis of those world of outlaw spring parks. I'm also really proud to say this is my son, Brett King. Brett is a 2014. Brett is a 2017 graduate from the CACC Welding Program. He then went on to start his dream business CC Performance, and is now employed at Maximum Racing Incorporated. Through hard work and dedication, and where I have an incredible instructor and my captain. Here at ACC, Bradley is now ranked and known as one of the top in this field. He has also gone on to be the business chief at Maximum Racing Incorporated. Since Brad started at Maximum in late 2018, Maximum Racing Incorporated has gone on to be awarded the 2019 and the 2020 World of Outlaw and National Sprint Hall Hall of Fame manufacturers of the year. Brad joined my husband and myself in awarding an annual welding fund award as a way to say a small thank you for all the schools and Mr. Manchester done. He never hesitates to say he wouldn't be where he is today if it wasn't for Mr. K. Thank you and congratulations to all these students at Job Welcome. And now to present the 2021 Welder Fund Award, I'm going to turn it over to Ray.
Thank you. And good evening. This year, 2021 Welder Fund Award goes to Dominic Gallo. Very good handshake, too.
Mr. Valletta will now present the Fraternal Order of the Women Society Award.
Good evening. The Fraternal Order of Literary Society is an organization that started in 1995 by a group of Central Florida firefighters. The group known today as the Founding Fools has a passion for not only the camaraderie and brotherhood and sisterhood that is forged between firefighters, but the rich tradition and heritage of the fire service. Since 1995, the Fools have grown to over 7,000 chapters strong, with chapters all over the world. The first new Fools chapter, which is located here in Springfield, was established in August of 2013. The Fools believe in providing real fire training for real firefighters. We believe that it's our duty to be as well trained as we possibly can. This can only keep us and our brothers and sisters safe from fire damage. We believe in pride in our departments, in our stations, in our apparatus, and pride in ourselves. The first two Fools believe so strongly in training that we established a scholarship for high school seniors that have the drive and passion to enter the fire service. This scholarship leader exemplifies the fire service. She has the drive, passion, and professionalism that the fire service needs. During her junior year of the fire service program, she excelled and rose through the ranks to eventually become the chief of the fire science program. She has a bright future in the fire service, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for her. I'm proud to award the first annual First Two Fools $250 scholarship to Ms. Bill Fair.
To be program student of the year, the student must maintain a 3.0 grade point average at CACC for the entire school year. Be selected as student of the month at CACC for this school year, and have 10 or fewer absences at CACC this school year. COVID-related absences do not count toward the total. To present the first program of the year is Ty Wilson for audio video production.
First thing I got to do. Good evening. Thank you all very much for being here. One of the most interesting questions I've been asked as a teacher was when we were getting some time with prospective students, and a student asked me, "Why did you want to be a filmmaker?" And I quickly responded and I said, "Well, I want to change. I want to live forever." And they kind of were a little perplexed by that. It simply means that artists can change the world. Since we have the ability to try to express how we feel, we've been developing ways to leave that behind, to demonstrate that to people we care about, to say how we feel about what we see around us. And one of my mottos that I've tried to stick by, at least for the majority of my life, is that if you make it, then make it count. And I used to think that that just simply applies to my craft and my field, my students, but it seems to me that it's more universal than I could anticipate. And my students, Stacy Dutchman, that she is that student that will make it count. And I think it's an underestimate every year what students can do and how they can touch a teacher. And one of the greatest privileges that I'm starting to learn going through my career is that you leave a little piece of you with those students, and the thought that you have contributed to their life and their accolades and their accomplishments is greater than anything almost that I could ever accomplish on my own. So it's a great pleasure that I'd like to award Stacy Student of the Year for audio video production.
Last one.
We make more. And, sorry, it is also a great pleasure to announce Ms. Okora out of 10. Sorry.
Good evening. My name is Nathan Nisdo. I'm an instructor for automotive technology too. My student of the year has shown growth, desire, and the ability to strive for more during the school year. With the hurdles we have faced due to this pandemic, he has shown dedication, and perseverance. It has been my pleasure to teach this young. He has maintained near perfect attendance and has had outstanding grades throughout the 2020-2021 school year. My student of the year is Jordan Higgins. Unfortunately, Jordan is working tonight, so he is unable to join us. But in reality, that is what we strive for here at CACC. We are teaching our students that career and technical education is the first step toward workforce readiness. I thank you all for coming tonight.
I had to do the opposite of Ty, I have to do this. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming tonight. It's great to have you all out here with us to help us honor these most deserving students. My name is Bob Hartman. I'm the auto tech instructor for the first year students out here. And the student that I have awarded my Student of the Year honor for this year is a very hardworking, smart individual. His attendance and his work ethic, especially during this crazy year of the pandemic and everything, has been top-notch. He has been here every day. He's never missed an assignment. He applies himself in the classroom and the shop, and he's willing to help out his fellow classmates out there as well. It has been my honor to have him in my program, and he is undoubtedly destined for great things. Mr. Jared Fisher, come on up, everybody.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Mr. D.
This year I was asked to help wingman for a guy out here that has a title that's kind of one of those things that people overlook all the time. If you say you're a teacher union guy right now, it's not always a positive word around here. The guy that's probably put more hours in to help keep a cohesiveness of our teachers and respond back to both Jody and Wes is my best friend out here, Matt Casson. Now, briefly, when Wes came up to us when we started the year, he said, look, we got to have three things to make this successful this year. We got to have a safe building, we got to have a safe environment for the teachers where they're comfortable, and we have to have safety for our students. And that was a challenge. Dave Boysel and his staff, he's head of the grounds and the building down here, all those people made every day an exemplary effort to make it safe for us to come in and work. And so Dave Boysel, I know you're here for the staff, we appreciate you so much. Now, we did all these great things called Zoom and e-books, and I don't know what I did to deserve this. Mr. Amer was a building trades teacher at Taylorville for 11 years. I thought we were friends, but he decided to help me buy me an e-book. Now, I have the worst computer skills in this building, and all these people will tell you that. I'm kidding. So it was bad enough an e-book. He didn't let me read the A book, the B book, the C or D, just started with the e-book. And so that was a challenge. But one of those things that Jody and Wes came to us all the time, what can we do to help you? What technology? What can we do for training to help you? And so the guy, the two most common words you heard all year was, call Robert, ask Robert. And so Robert Farrell is not only our liaison for building trades in all the schools out here that help put kids out to work, job training, job internships and so forth, but he's also a guy that tread through mountains and mountains of technical challenges. So can we have a applause for Mr. Farrell? First of all, like I said, Wes came to us 4 years ago, I think it was, and when I first met him, he actually had hair. Now, the cosmetology ladies, they're responsible for his current hairdo. Tyler was a little upset. He goes, I do that with Black and Decker buffer and 2 pounds of rubbing compound. And it really wasn't that they cut his hair or anything. They just were in there morning, noon, evening. Dana and I, we were just waiting to get in our word expert, but every time they come out, he's like, I don't know, we'll check. I'll ask Jody. I think we can get to it. Just hang on there. Robert? Robert? And that was the way we lived. But I can't tell you how many times this guy called Matt and I in and say, how are the new teachers doing? What do you need to help? Anybody burning out? And it was that type of compassion towards the teachers that made this a super place to work. And I thank you for that, Mr. Westhamer. And finally, our director, Jody Farrell. Jody and I grew up 30-40 miles from each other in southern Illinois. And, I was doing some volunteer work out here, and I asked her, when she asked me to come work, she goes, I asked, what is your idea of a successful program? And it was very succinct. She said, give the kids marketable skills and let them appreciate what it takes to get there. And that's what we're all dedicated to. We really are. Now, some people in administrative are distant from everybody. Here, Jody and Wes have always had an open door policy. Wes even had a second door put in his office. We thought that was accentuate his open door policy. And then we realized it was just to get away from the Cosmo twins when they were coming down after. No, for real. Actually, this year he had Dave put his parking spot right outside the door so he could run through the kitchen and get away early. I went to Nicole Sports. She's our rock star here in culinary arts. And I said, there's a female politician, I can't remember, in Europe. And she was very, very noticed, well known in her country and all over Europe for her leadership style. Very direct, very focused, always on task. But they said when you meet her, after a few minutes, you feel like you've known her all your life. And so I asked Nicole, I said, do you know who that person was? I think they called her the Iron Lady. So Nicole goes, Julia Childs? I know Julia Childs. She was a cook on TV. Oh my God. Well, here we go. Okay, so what do you mean? What do you mean by that? You don't think a chef couldn't launch a missile or something? So it was really in all confidence that we want to thank our director, Jody Farrell, for what she's put up with all of us this year. Thank you, Jody. The last couple of years, building trades has been blessed by having an outstanding group of young men, and a lot of them. So Mr. Farrell and Mr. Amer allowed us to acknowledge our top 5 in the AM class and the PM class, and I'll just read their names. The first young man, Dorian Wright, has never been in a building. He's a remote student. He started out remote, he stayed remote. He's a student of Springfield High and struggled at first, but the last semester he only missed twice the entire semester, and he legitimately had trouble with his online connection. But Dorian Wright from Springfield High has the highest score of anybody I've ever had in remote, and one of the finest young men that I've ever had a pleasant experience to teach. Lucas Weller is our second recipient from Lancaster High School. Luke's real quiet, smiles all the time. Demario Daniels is from Southeast High School, and he had an average of 94.36, and he called me at home on the weekend and say, what about this and what about that? Very dedicated. Ethan Large, he's from Glenwood. His mother's actually a teacher, and Ethan actually rode his bicycle to school every day. Doesn't live too far away, but that's an extra effort. And finally, my top-hand student was Austin Tomko. He's from Lancaster, and Austin was one of those guys, the second-year student was always there to help when I needed somebody in the shop, and that was most of the time. Our PM group, Jerry Miles. Jerry had a 98 plus, grade 1 average, had the best skills in the afternoon group. He graduated early, and he's a student at Riverton. Noah Britton from Calvary, grades matter. He was taken away a couple times for family challenges. His father was injured severely in a skiing accident, and they got stranded out in Colorado, and the kid is still getting online from Colorado. Damian Manning from Auburn was one of our top guys. He is already working for his own home school and both the maintenance and janitorial staff there. These next two guys, Cooper Boggs and Lyndon Williams, super guys from Pleasant Plains. Great skills, great attitude. They too were some of those guys that were always there to help us. And this year's Student of the Year was a young man, not large in stature, but great in respect. He was the guy that was always looking to help somebody and would say, Mr. D, I think so-and-so needs help. Mr. D, can I do this? Can I help with this and that? Would you welcome from Auburn High School, Mr. Dalton King. We started this award 3 years ago, and it represents a student that had great challenge for the year. And parents, I know there's been a multitude of challenges, but I have a friend, you know him as the winningest football coach in Illinois history, Mr. Ken Leonard. And from time to time over the years, Ken and I, gosh, over 30 years now, our paths of students cross each other, and we share and help some of these young men. Dr. King said, intelligence plus character, that is true education. And we say it's not how you start that counts, it's how you finish that matters. And this young man certainly exemplifies that. The name of the award is Diamond in the Rough, and it represents, if you know anything about geology, you take a lump of coal that maybe has a usefulness of just a few moments as it may heat somebody's home. And then if you put enough pressure on it, and long enough, continuous enough, and you beat it down and compress it over enough time, it turns out to be a stone that's the most valuable stone on the earth. That's why we share it with a loved one when we wed. You want pressure? How about losing your father? To Lou Gehrig's disease, just as you in our high school. As a father of 3 sons, I know it's a challenging time anyway. How about finding yourself the man of the household with a younger brother and a younger sister? The most important thing in your life is football, not only because you share it with your father, but because that's your sport. And that was taken away last year. And this year we struggled to get through it, and was rewarded by the fact that at least the guys got to play 6 games. You want more pressure? How about when your best friend comes home because of COVID and dies November 3rd? The drug overdose. A month later, his best friend's sister is killed in a tragic car accident. And when I talked to Coach Leonard about this young man, he said, man, if there's ever anybody that represents guts, determination, and I don't care how many times you knock it down, when I get up, it's this young man. Would you welcome to the stage this year's recipient of Diamond in the Rough, Mr. Andrew Rockford. And my father, Steve, congratulations. Good luck to you. My younger brother, Tom. And he's actually a PTA fighter. Or MMA.
My name is Alex Tom. I'm the pleasure of bear show here at CACC. This year, Pleasure Bear, Student of the Year, is a hardworking individual that I've had the pleasure to have in class for the last 2 years. The student always comes in with a positive, upbeat attitude and is super eager every day to get to the shop. He is always willing to lend a helping hand to his classmates, assist in keeping the shop clean, orderly, and in great appearance for any guest that decides to tour the building. I'm betting his father wishes that he would keep his whole shop that clean. This student of the year has also maintained really good grades and attendance during the pandemic. This student is taking his skill that he's learned and applying it to the motorcycle school on graduation of the school year. The 2021 Student of the Year for Pleasure Fair is Grant Holmeyer.
Hello everyone, I'm Jordan Harrison and I'm one of the cosmetology instructors out here at CACC. My student that I nominated for Student of the Year has great work ethics, is always willing to help out when needed, and truly has a passion for cosmetology. She currently works at Clark & Co. Beauty Lab as an assistant, and her future plans include to attend Lincoln Land Community College, where she will major in business management and play volleyball. And she will also be attending Capital Area School of Cosmetology in the summer and the fall. She overall is a great student, and I can't wait to watch her succeed as a cosmetologist. My Student of the Year nominee is Kylie McKinsey.
Hi, good evening. I am Alex Claypool. I'm another cosmetology instructor here at CACC. My Student of the Year has been with us for 1 year. She is an amazing student, dedicated, very interested in the cosmetology field, so much so that she's already signed up for our summer program. She's going to come for that, her senior year, and then finish out to get her license through Capital Area School of Cosmetology. She already works in a salon, working towards more education, more knowledge towards the field. My Student of the Year is Madison Feinenhagen. So please come up. Next up is Nicole Swartz for culinary.
Well, COVID has taken quite a few restaurants away, not only in Springfield, but in Illinois and the world. So right now, restaurant workers are essential. Opening back up restaurants is essential, and having people who are passionate about food is essential. The Culinary Arts Student of the Year is a young lady who I truly admire because she's always asking questions. She always wants to know about food, about cooking, about everything in the food industry itself. It is apparent that she's very passionate about food. She's worked very hard this year, which has been hard for all the students, but she has really overcome and succeeded in culinary arts, and she also went through Skills USA. So the culinary arts student of the year is Amora Durham.
Good evening, my name is Tia Keenan, and I am the usually next columnist. No one calls me Keenan. I'm the instructor for the Early Childhood Education Department, and I always like to start by saying we are probably the most paperwork-intensive programs in the building. And often that scares people away, but the ones who are in it are in it. And this year was even more intensive because we didn't have preschoolers. But this did not scare my student away. She was very focused and determined. She did excellent at our school. She also excelled at her home school with a 4.0 GPA. While doing that, she also works about 25 hours a week, and she volunteers at the Autism Improvement Program in Pima. So I am very pleased to announce my student of the year as a reason for it.
Thank you. Thank you. Joe, where you at? What's up, my fellow nerd? Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a complete honor to have the opportunity to teach at this school. It is the first year for the electronics and engineering course. I am a first-year teacher, and to have Joe in my class made it all. I remember one time I was trying to explain how electricity was supposed to do something. I can't remember what it was. But it was supposed to do something, and everything that we do can be quantified using mathematical equations. And I couldn't get the math to match what it was doing on the screen, and I was getting frustrated. And here's Joe, and he's just wide-eyed staring at the projector screen. And I looked at Joe and I said, man, I must look like a complete idiot right now. He's like, I didn't know any different. I thought you were doing pretty good. And that shocked me, electrically speaking. So I told everybody at the beginning of the school year, I said, listen, this class is going to be intense. It's going to be complex. And the information that you're going to get is going to leave you at a spot where your brain is going to start to feel and melt. And your head is going to be in your hands, and your mouth is going to be open, and you're going to be involuntarily making noises. And as you get to the point where you think you just can't take any more, I am going to keep giving it to you. So get ready. And the look on some of their faces was sheer terror. But not Joe. Joe was electrified by this. And that was for real. Shockingly enough. So, I gotta say, to have somebody like Joe in my morning class, where on a Monday, when we're doing remote, and he's the first one that pops up, and everybody else has the morning boogers in their eyes, and he's just all, hey, Mr. Cole, what are we gonna learn about today? Thanks, Joe. I really appreciate it. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Electronics and Engineering Year 1 Student of the Year, Joe Harris.
Chandler. Okay, next up for medical or emergency medical services. That it? Got Joe. There you go.
I don't know that I can follow that, but we'll go ahead. Joseph Markey, ICCAT program here. I remember when they offered me this position, I thought after 40 years in EMS, how hard can it be to teach EMT to high school? Little did I know that it's probably the hardest job that I've ever had, but probably the most satisfying one. Being a new teacher this year, I was scared to death. And having people like my student of the year and some of the students that I've had made my job just that much easier. They did a great job. They made the program a success this year. So I probably should let my student of the year introduce herself since she did such a good job with the welcome speech. But it's Isabel Shaver.
Okay, student here for fire science and bright future in the fire service. The student always first makes it in class and the last to leave. He's also one that also gives me a lot of grief on a regular basis. He shows pride and professionalism in the class. He's always one to help instructors and the students. CACC Fire Science Student of the Year, let's say one.
Hello, I'm Kim Size, and I teach graphic arts here at CACC. And I've been here for 22 years, and this has been the first year that I've been like this, actually last year and this year. You can always tell when you get somebody in your class who's going to be really good from day one. And this person was like that. She was a really good designer, and she just did everything like I asked, was told what to do. She went above and beyond what she was supposed to do. So she kind of got the shaft last year. We had to leave halfway through the year. She didn't learn some of the stuff that we normally learn in class and hands-on. But when she came back this year, she took it on herself to begin to learn those things and do it on her own and help other people. So I really applaud Alexis Drury as my student.
Good evening. I'm Max Mann for HBC Technologies. My student nominee of the year is a second-year student. He has been exceptional both last year and this year. He actually performed all of his assignments, even in the fourth quarter last year, remotely. About half my students gave up halfway through, but he was one that stuck with it all the way through. He has always been there for other students when they needed, asking, helping them, answering questions. If there's anything I haven't given him that he hasn't been able to figure out. He is not only an exceptional class, he also has achieved several certifications through my class. He got his OSHA 10 certification this year. He got his EPA 608 license for buying and handling our refrigerant. He also went the extra mile and got his 609 EPA license for automotive. He also got accepted into the local SHEMA meeting here in Springfield and will be starting in June at Henson Robinson. He is
without a doubt got a great future. Get the same shot.
From IT networking, cyber technology.
Hi, cybersecurity, one word. It seems like we can hardly go a week, but we don't hear about another breach. We just had one 2 days ago. Colonial Pipeline, that feeds almost 50% of U.S. energy, think homes and transportation. That was held for ransom by foreign nationals. A very serious event. We paid as a nation, because that, of course, is going to come down to all of us as consumers, just about $500 million in ransom to get that line back up again. That line frees from the Florida Panhandle all the way up the East Coast into Maine and westward to Mississippi. Our nation is in dire need of cybersecurity professionals to protect our privacy and our national resources. We need a next generation of heroes. Please, Alan Exelson, stand up, Alex. Alex has top grades, but he's very down to earth, has a good sense of humor, is talkative, but he's also very focused, and he's known in school. And he's got our backs. My next program, I'll be very soon. Alex, I'm very proud. William Hill.
Good evening. I don't know if you've been told this tonight, but I want to say one thing. You all look extremely amazing tonight, and it's so much of a blessing to have every one of us back here in person, isn't it? I had a fantastic year with 43 juniors in my law enforcement 1 program this year. All of them amazing. But one student shined through. Her thirst for knowledge and quest to get things right, and even when she got right, she wanted more. She wanted to make it even perfect. And earlier tonight, we heard that she was our Skills USA Illinois State Champion for Criminal Justice. And it's my honor tonight to announce Law Enforcement 1 Student of the Year, Sydney Murdoch. I'd like to introduce the Law Enforcement 2 instructor for seniors, Robert Thomason.
Good evening. My first year teaching, I actually retired with 32 years on in law enforcement. August the 7th, and started here on August 17th. So I really didn't know what I was going to get myself into, and really after about a month, Here, I was struggling. I never taught before. I've known Miss Kramer since he was a little boy, as I was his town's police chief. I'll probably tell you some stories about him.
I'll go ahead.
But Miss Kramer just sat me down and says, I'm not worried about you. Teach from your experience. And for the first month, that's what I did until I got my curriculum and I could move forward. And it's a joy working here. The support is unreal. So this year, my student of the year in my program for seniors is Abby Stoutler from Glenwood. She couldn't be here tonight due to a track meet, but she carried a 98% or better all school year in all classes. Okay, I'd like to announce the medical assistant instructor, Joanne Austin.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for coming. My name is Ms. Hopkins. I'm the medical assistant instructor here. Before I get started and introduce who I nominated, I would like to first start by saying I feel every student I had this year was amazing. Everybody did a good job, so nobody's left out. However, the person I chose as student of the year goes to Serenity Hayes. Serenity was chosen for her hard work of maintaining an A average this full academic school year, as well as holding a spot for her attendance. This will be Serenity's last year of high school, and she is looking to further her education. In the field of medicine. Good luck to Serenity and all she does. Unfortunately, she's not here to collect her award. She'll get it at a later date. Next person.
Hi, my name is Johnny. I'm the kids call me Mrs. O. My student of the year for the nursing assistant program has been one who's always stood out to me from the get-go. She was my second student of the month. She's always prepared for class, loud and clinical. She always handles herself very well in different situations, always striving for excellent grades and perfect attendance. She told me that from the get-go. If I could see the future for this person, one day I would see her being a great asset to the medical field. After CACC, she plans to continue her education in the medical field, and I wish her all the best of luck. Jasmine Tyler.
I teach CNA class. I'm one of the instructors of 4 instructors. It was hard for me to choose nominees for the student. They were all great choices. But the lady I chose, the young lady I chose, she stands out. She has characteristics that make her outstanding. Attendance, she's always in school, she's in class. And then when she's there, she participates. If she doesn't know the answer to a question, she will ask me, Mrs. J, what does that mean? She's not the one who says, let it go. Some kids feel that, no answer, that have a no answer, that's stupid, I'm not going to ask that question because people don't laugh at me. She is not that way. She stands out, she stands up. She is getting along well with others. She respects herself, she respects her peers, and she respects the instructors here at the school. She has plans to go into the military, and she's going to be an army. I wish her well and know she will do well. I'm talking about Celia Williams. Good evening, I'm so glad that you could be here with us this evening. My student of the year I nominated was also my student of the month for October. Her pastimes are drawing, enjoying the family, having children and dogs. She volunteers for Zoom and guidance. The girls on the run 5K and assist at her community center in activity. She works at Subway. She's always got a smile on her face and a joke in her voice. Maybe I should say a joke, with a smile in her voice. She is a 97-98 percentile student for all years. And plans on following hopefully her footsteps of her grandfather and becoming a physician. Anna Kate.
Alright, first I want to say thank you for saying everything I possibly could have thought of saying for all the students. You make it extremely difficult on me. So any of my students could have been nominated for Student of the Year. They're all very great students, but one student stood out. She made my job very easy, and she also made it very interesting at times. She always had a smile and always would offer a warm welcome. She was extraordinarily caring in clinicals and had a way of keeping me on my toes. I'm very extremely proud of what she has accomplished and know that she is destined for great things. My student of the year is Ella Roberts.
Photography is a passion a lot of people find, or they walk into the class thinking they're going to use their cell phone to take selfies and Instagram, which is cool too. We did do that this year. I never thought I'd have to teach that, but I did. This year, the student that is my student of the year came in later in the program. It was her first year. She was very excited, outgoing, and she would take any challenge, any assignment without fighting me on it, and would just kind of go with it. She was the one on Mondays on the computer that would actually talk when I would get tired of doing myself, and she'd ask questions and be very outgoing. She also found a passion for the dark room. Once we got going this year, we got the film going, and she really found that love and passion for it. So I'm very excited to announce Zoe Kahn as the Student of the Year for photography.
Well, good evening. My name is Matt Gaston. I'm the welding instructor here at CXTC. My student of the year had almost perfect attendance, the highest GPA in the class, and was one of my go-to guys in the shop. He will be attending the Hobart Institute of Welding Technology in Ohio after graduation, and I'm very proud to announce my student of the year is Mr. Quentin Stead. And up next is Mr. Farrell.
Well, good evening, everyone. Again, my name is Robert Farrell. I'm a student business services out here at CACC. In addition to the mountain of technical issues that Mr. D alluded to, part of my role here is connecting our students with the local business community. So, we have dozens and dozens of local businesses that we have great relationships with that directly impact our students. Tonight, we have a number of those businesses here to present awards of excellence to students within their company's industry. So first off, I'd like to welcome Carolyn Johnson from Johnson & Johnson Auto Care Center to present the Excellence in Automotive Technology Award.
Hi there, I'm Carolyn Johnson. I am fourth generation business owner with my father, Kevin Johnson. This is an industry I did not think I was going to get into, and being a female in a most male-dominant industry is kind of intimidating, but what I want to get across is don't give up on your dreams. Just keep going, keep fighting for yourself, and you will do well. I would like to present our award to Jared Kirchner.
Thank you, Carolyn. Now I'd like to welcome Max Baumgartner from Sutton to the podium to present the Excellence in Building Trades Award.
Thank you, everybody. I just want to say, on behalf of Sutton's, we're celebrating 75 years this year. It's a family-owned company, and we are looking for people who can install. Sorry, is this okay if I pull this down? I've had 2 shots, by the way. Anybody else? Good. We're all 6 feet away. I just wanted to say, you know, who's going to put in the windows, the doors, do the roofs, build the additions, you know, take floors out, put bathrooms in? A lot of young people aren't interested in the trades. Some of the people that we have working in the trades are my age or older. Mr. D's younger than me, of course, right? Yeah. He is. We rely on people like Mr. D, who does a great job with the students. We rely on people in the community to give us students that are interested in the building trades, because we're running out of options. So I'm telling you right now, on behalf of Sutton's, we are really looking for people. We really are. We have a lot of work. We have work until the end of the year right now, and our people are just exhausted. They really are. So, and they're working as hard as they can. We are looking for people. We're looking for great people. I'm hoping that the guy that we give this scholarship to tonight will give us an interview. I really am. And I'm really serious. As soon as tomorrow morning, if you'd like to. Right after that, it's breakfast on me, and then I don't know what's it.
As long as it's not going into the library.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to tell you, it gives me distinct pleasure. I love this program. I love what you do. I love what all of you do here. I love this school. Thank you for letting us be part of it. I mean that. Look at the proud people here with their kids tonight. Oh, God, all you guys, that makes me feel fantastic. Dalton King, would you come up here and accept this scholarship for $500?
finding fee for all the scholarships.
I was kidding, I used to work for Sutton.
All right, well, thank you, Max, and congratulations, Dalton. The next award is the Excellence in Collision Repair, presented by Zara's Collision Center. Unfortunately, Brad Zara was unable to attend tonight, so I will be presenting this award. Brad Zara, the owner of Zara's Collision Center, is a CACC alum and has since employed many students that have been a part of the collision repair program. Brad has always been a tremendous asset to the center. Tonight's award is a $1,000 scholarship that can be used for tuition or equipment needed for his career. With that, I would like to announce the winner of the Excellence in Collision Repair Award, Mr. Grant O'Malley. Now move on to the Excellence in Early Childhood Education Award presented by Silverleaf Children's Academy. Tiffany Nichols, the owner of Silverleaf, was unable to attend tonight. Tiffany has employed a number of our students over the years at their 3 locations. She has also helped with interview events and other CACC projects. Tonight's award is a job offer for the winner after graduation. The winner of the Excellence in Early Childhood Award is Elizabeth Wilson. Now I'd like to welcome to the podium Mr. Greg Chance and Ms. Sarah Orlando from Medics First to present the Excellence in EMT Award.
I appreciate the opportunity to present this award and to introduce Medics First. We are the new owners of Medics First about 2 years ago, and we not only have the pleasure of providing high-value EMS services here at Springfield and surrounding community, but we're also the only non-for-profit EMS agency here in the region. With that, I believe that's strong commitment when a non-for-profit represents the community and represents back. One of the ways we give back is workforce development, so we appreciate the relationship we created with the locations and efforts. Now, with this faculty, the student providing in terms of development, we're going to do employees for Medics First as well as other people providing the community. The winner of our scholarship this year, her name's been mentioned several times tonight, and in fact, her name came across my desk this morning as an interviewee for a position, and pleased to announce our scholarship winner tonight is Nicole Shaver.
Thank you, Greg. Next award is for Excellence in Graphic Arts, presented by Ace Sign Company. Unfortunately, Todd Scalpering yet were not able to make it tonight. Todd, again, has probably, 4 of our students working for him right now, has many students working over the past few years. Great asset to our center. If you notice the large sign we pulled in, that was their work. They did a lot of great work in this city. The award is for a year's subscription to Creative Cloud. For those of you who don't know what that is a suite of software programs for those creative folks, all the Adobe products. So a year's subscription for that. Tonight's winner is Alexa Curry. Now present the award for Excellence in Medical Assistant, presented by Memorial Health System. I would like to thank Memorial for all their support throughout the year. You will hear a little more from them here in a moment.
Tonight's award is a $1,000 scholarship, and the winner of the Excellence in Medical Assistant Award is Serenity Mays. Unfortunately, Ms. Hoffman, she is not here this evening, so I will move on to the Excellence in Nursing Assistant Award, and I will welcome to the podium Ms. Jen Baum.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jen Bond. I am our Vice President of Nursing for Memorial Medical Center. And I just have to say, it is such an honor to be invited to this event and to be really part of, to me, what are essential workers, essential components of our workforce. I have heard again and again from all of the instructors here, all of the administrators, just how important that the capital area career center has really been in servicing this community. And certainly from my perspective, nursing, healthcare is no different. Over the last year, we have gone through many trials and tribulations, and at the heart of that have been our caregivers. And whether it's a medical assistant, a certified nursing assistant, these are essential members of the team that are there with patients in their times of need. And the Capital Area Career Center is helping to supply a workforce, a steady workforce for this community, individuals that will be in our hospitals, in our skilled nursing facilities, in our teaching facilities, and in our homes, truly, there to care for us in our times of need. So it is with my privilege, my pleasure, on behalf of Memorial Health Center, Memorial Health System, to really recognize a certain individual this year. And really, I think that Jasmine Tyler and everything I've heard from her,
Thank you, Jim. Can we give one more round of applause for our little women? And one more for our great business partner. I will now invite Mr. Amer back to the podium to present the CACC Student of the Year finalists.
To become a CAC Student of the Year, a student must first be selected as Program Student of the Year. Then students are rated using a rubric in the following categories: overall grade, work ethics, attendance, discipline, and an internal interview. 5 students with the highest score move on to the second round of interviews. The 5 finalists then have 5 different interviews with 4 different ministry leaders and a director of CACC this year. The students with the highest cumulative score on the 5 interviews become CAC Student of the Year finalists. The first finalist, Kylie McKenzie, Cosmetology School Auburn, instructor Jordan Harrison. Jasmine Tyler, nursing assistant, school, Lancaster High School, He's back. Mike Quentin Stead, welding, North Mac, instructor, Matt Cassidy. Allie Eggleston, program, IT networking and cybersecurity, instructor, Janice Rose, school, SHG. Before I announce the winner, let's give all our student of the year a big round of applause. Anna PK, nursing assistant, School Auburn, Chris Garner. Now let's give them all a big round of applause. Also, I'd like to give Isabel Shaver a round of applause. She is one of the only ones that have been program student of the year in 2 different years. Last year she was fire science, and this year she was handmade. So Isabel, please stand up. And this year's CAC Student of the Year goes to Jasmine Tyler of Lansing. Present the CAC Skilled Trade Scholarship to Mr. Robert Carroll.
All right, congrats again, everyone. Last award of the evening is the Skilled Trade Scholarship. This award is given by a generous, anonymous donor with a heart for career and technical education. It is a $500 scholarship for tuition or equipment within the student field of study. Tonight's recipient is our CACC Student of the Year, Ms. Jasmine Tyler. One more big round of applause for everybody tonight. Now I'd like to welcome Ms. Jody Farrell to closing remarks.
Wow, I don't know what to say. This has been an amazing night. This is a highlight of the year to see wonderful students, all the hard work, and they're just outstanding to see their many efforts. And I am so truly blessed to work with a staff that cares about kids and that wants to see them succeed. And it's beyond words. And thank you so much to parents and family for supporting your kids and encouraging them in their field. And I hope that we have been a help in their career discovery and in their future. And I just can't thank you enough for being here tonight and celebrating the accomplishments that you've done. Let's give them one more round of applause.